Hello students, once again welcome to you all into my YouTube channel. In our last three lectures, we are going to learn the fourth unit in applied science subject, that is metal and alloy. Now, from this lecture, we are going to start a new concept in this chapter, and that concept is nothing but extraction process of metal from ore. For this extraction, we have four different methods, and all these methods, we are going to learn one by one. So let us, I am going to represent four methods: first, second, third, and fourth. All these four methods are very important. First method is nothing but crushing. Second method is nothing but concentration. Third method is nothing but reduction. And last method is nothing but refining. So all these methods we are going to learn one by one. Out of that, the first method is nothing but crushing, and second method is nothing but concentration. In this concentration method, there is also division of two different parts, like physical method and second one is nothing but chemical methods. Physical method and second one is chemical method. Now, this physical method is again divided into three different types. And what are the three different types? First one is nothing but gravity separation method. Second one is nothing but magnetic separation method. And last or third one is nothing but flotation process or method. So, all these methods we are going to learn one by one by this video lecture. So let us start the first method, and the first method is nothing but gravity separation method. Let I am going to represent the first method, that is gravity separation method. Let we are going to understand this method by its diagram or by picture.
So my dear friends, let us start the first method, that is gravity separation method. So the first point is what? Gravity separation is an industrial method of separating two components. It means that this method is based on industrial applications, and by this method we are going to separate two different components from ore concentration. Now, the second point is what? Components are present in the form of suspension and a dry granular. So in this point, we are going to learn that the components are maybe present in suspension, or sometime it is present in granular form. Now the third point is nothing but in gravity separation method, two component mainly based on gravity of particle. We know that the gravity of each particle or very different particles are always vary. So this method is based on gravity of that particular particle. And in fourth point, what happen? Whatever the components present in suspension or granular mixture form, they are having specific weight. And due to that reason, we are going to separate particles. Now in this gravity separation method, gravitational method uses gravity as a primary force of separation. Means that we are going to separate metal from ore concentration based on only gravity principle. We will going to understand all these things by using diagram well. So let us see diagram. My dear students, gravity separation method basically used to concentrate the oxide ores like hematite and tinstone. The separation of ore in this method depends upon weighing characteristics of that particular ore that we will going to already learn in our previous point. Now in this method ore particles are separated by their weighing, means lighter or heavier gangue particle. In this method what kind of things are used, let us see in diagram. In this method sloping platform and running water stream we will going to see in our screen. At first what happen, the powder of ore is placed on that sloping platform and it is washed with stream of water. Look the diagram. While when fine powder of ore placed at sloping platform, we know that due to the gravitational force, ore's particles are collected at the depression, while the lighter gangue particles are washed away with a running stream of water. That things we are going to looking in this diagram. Vibrating table with grooves, jet of water, denser ore particles in present in bottom, while at the bottom there will be a water and separating gangue particle. It means that we will able to separate the matter particle from ore concentration by the principle of gravity of that particular particle. So this is the very simple method, not only simple method, but very important. One of the advantage is the cost of this method will be very less. So the gravity separation is an attractive unit operation, and as it is generally has a low capital and operating cost is also very less. So the application of this gravity separation method is nothing but basically it is used in agriculture field. Gravity separation tables are used for removal of impurities, mixture, insect damage, and immature kernels, whites, and beans. So this is a very important method, and it will be gives many more advantages in agriculture field.
Dear student, this is nothing but the first physical method present in concentration of ore, and that method is nothing but gravity separation method. By this method, we are going to extract or we are going to separate metal from ore very easily, or by means of what? By the use of gravitational force. This is nothing but the first method. You should also watch this video very carefully, listen very carefully, and do the study accordingly. Thanks for watching.